eliminated from the wild card race. Their only playoff hopes are down to a singular path. They need to win out. They need the Eagles to lose out. The Eagles have 2 games against the Commanders remaining. So our analytics give this a 0.5% chance of happening. Jerry Jones, however, is still holding out a sliver of hope.
I don't know how to describe a miracle. I know that it would take a very tight circumstances to get us in. And when we expected that, we thought we'd have to win out to have a little room, but not a lot. Now, of course, I know how to count.
I know how to count.
We love you, Jerry, but it's over. The Cowboys season is done. D. Wood's got the large fork. And I'm actually going to have Rex start this one here. If we're going to pinpoint where the Cowboys went wrong in a season that had its ups and downs and had moments where it felt good, what's their problem?
Their defense. I mean, 100%. Yeah. This is a Super Bowl caliber offense. We've seen it all year. But this defense stinks. They made J.J. McCarthy look like Fran Tarkenton. and he's been on the struggle bus all season.
Yeah.
But, again, look, guys, how do you get this open? The National Football League. It shouldn't happen. And here's the issue right here. You know, you came in, they're physically, they're not what they were. Obviously, they moved on from Parsons, but you make some trades that help your team, okay? However, I don't know what it is, whether it's the scheme or the fact, like you're either coaching it or allowing it to happen. There's guys, free runners on all over the place. Let me give you a little stat here. The Cowboys right now have averaged 29 points per game.
Allowed.
Okay? No, that's
or scored.
On offense.
On offense. This time, it'll be the 4th time in the last 30 years that a team that scores 29 points doesn't make the playoffs.
Oh.
Now, who the hell is this on? This is on your defense. They've absolutely stink. I've called them the Dumsday defense all season long. And guess what? The Dumsday defense is going to keep your team parked there for the playoffs. There's no way in hell you're getting in.
And so what are you thinking about, Dan, as we consider their future?
Yeah, can they keep George Pickens would probably be the starting point for me. Right now, the Cowboys are $37 million over the cap. Everyone's going to go, they'll franchise tag them. Franchise tag is probably somewhere between $27 to $29 million. They're going to have to restructure everybody once again, kick the can down once again, and I'll be interested to see if they can find a way to financially make it all work and keep that star receiver.
There's a way. They've already gone through it, and they know exactly what they're going to do financially to clear out the cap space. They do have less flexibility than others, but they're
$37 million over the cap.
There's names. It's not.
They'll find a way. Is what you're saying.
Dak restructures.
But the larger point.
Look, the Dallas. I want to thank them.
Yeah.
They gave us more than we deserved. They lived longer than we thought we would. They gave us more life, more happiness. We salute them.
Yeah.
We thank them for all their contributions to get up this season.
Yeah, I mean, Stephen A. will come in dancing today because they didn't fall apart. They did. They gave you a few weeks. They gave you that little hope, and then it fell off. What is it? Big pronouncement on the Cowboys today, D. Wood.
I mean, they're done.
Yeah.
and listen, Rex is right. You know, when you don't have, you got to play defense in this league.
Yep.
You got to play defense. You talk about all these teams in the NFC, the Rams, the Seahawks, and all. They all play defense. Mm-hmm. Look at the 49ers. Look at the injuries the 49ers have. And they're right at the top of their NFC as well. Why? Because these teams play defense, and the Dallas Cowboys don't. And they don't. Watching the postseason.
It's not always about, the individual player, especially on defense. It's about how you play collectively. And that's what they don't get. They have some star individual. This guy plays really well. This guy plays really well. How do you play together? That's what defenses are all about. And to me, they missed the picture. Something's missing there, and we saw it from jump.
Unfortunately, what was a fun year in many ways, as Shefty says.
Well, hello, good people and Eagle fans. Mark Holmes here, and as always, with Joe Boo. We've got Bucky the Damn Beaver, Getting Freaky, and the Funky Chicken for 3 more games. That mother humper there. We got the Eagles and Commanders tomorrow night. We got JMU going against Oregon, and we'll be definitely live for both of those. This season, Where does it go wrong? First of all, Dan, you're lousy. Dan, you're lousy. You don't know Dick. You don't know Dick, okay? First of all, get the salary cap situation right. We're not $37 million over the cap. We're actually 47.
Oh, shit!
And, the dooms and gloom. Oh, they're $47 million over the cap. They can't do shit. They can't sign George Pickens. Well, here's the thing, jackass. We actually have $23 million that I don't think you're going to spend the last 3 weeks. That's called a rollover. They're going to roll that over, kind of like when some of y'all get like a car and you get a high interest rate and you finance it for 8 years and then the thing falls apart and you want to go ahead and get a nice new car and you're still upside down. They roll over that money that you owe on that car onto the next car. So you get in even deeper.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
But in the NFL, it's money you didn't spend rolls over and is taken and added to your salary cap. Yeah. So the 47 goes down to 24. Oh. Raise your hand if you think Trayvon Diggs is going to be part of your team next year. Raise your hand. Come on now. Everybody, raise your hand because he's either 12 or 15.5 million, depending on post June 1st or pre June 1st. Oh, shit. That gets you down to $9 million. Oh, raise your hand if Terrence Steele is going to be on the roster next year. Anyone? Anyone believe Terrence Steele should and will be returning at $18 million? Because that's another $14 million you can get.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
Those two moves alone get you to $5 million positive. And that's before the salary cap goes up and up and up, which has been going up about $25 million a year. So, Dan, you're an idiot. And before we get deeper into it, let's handle my good guys at Sleeper.
Sleeper is the #1 fantasy sports app. It pays to know sports. Pick more or less on top players. Your first pick is on us, so start winning now. Play in Texas, Georgia, Minnesota, and 27 more states. Pick anytime across all sports, pregame or live. Over 10 million players are already on Sleeper. Make your picks count. Score up to 1,000 times your cash. Join today. Get up to $100 credit using code JOBU. Call your shot on Sleeper. Download now.
Call your shot on Sleeper as well. Use the promo code JOBU and get an extra $20 bonus sign up, as well as $100 up to $100 matching on your first deposit. Do it today. Okay, so we have a season that's over. Now, contrary to all of these Eagle fans, actually, let me say hello to everybody that's in here. We got Alan Williams, we got Chris May, we got Thomas Garrett, now Mock. We got the lovely and talented Horny Pierce. What's up, Horny? We got Jeff Lee. My name is Jeff. Ziwana? I believe he will be because it's Jerry. Let's see who else we've got. Lady Libra, double dipping on both channels. We got Raisin Sack. What's going on, Raisin Sack? How are you doing? U4C, I don't know what that is. Jamar U4C, welcome. We got Gary Brook Walker. I hate these short and hyphenated YouTube. Give me a name, damn it. Give me a freaking name. We got Dirty Sanchez, not just an attitude, but a lifestyle. We got Royal 007. What's going on? I have a question. Do you think Jim Schwartz is a good defensive coordinator? Because everywhere I go, I keep seeing his picture. Schwartz is not bad. He's definitely better than Matt Everfuss. I'll put it that way. How about that? Let's see. Wyatt Strong. Mark, what kind of sandwiches we eating today? There's no game today. So we're not eating sandwiches today. Tomorrow, I don't know. But it's an Eagle game, so I don't know if I'll be eating sandwiches. Sunday, I don't know. At this point, It doesn't matter what the Cowboys do at this point. We suck. All right, so let's get into it. We've got the Dallas Cowboys who... Alicia is in the house. What's up, Alicia? At this point, we're playing for next year. It sucks. It sucks. The reality is this. We're not really far from what I thought we'd be. Contrary to what everybody's trying to throw in our face, see, you're chokers. Well, to be chokers, you had to be in a position where people thought you were going to win. I think Vegas said we were going to have 7.5 wins. Correct me if I'm wrong. Vegas, the over and under was 7.5 wins. I don't think anybody had us being in the Super Bowl, except maybe some crazy fans of ours. We had a first-year coach. Now, granted, some first-year coaches have done better than others. Jacksonville, Duval, they're in the playoff chase. We got the Bears looking like, they are what we thought they were, that are definitely doing really good. And then there's us, which, like Adam Schefter said, well, we kept hope alive longer than they thought we would. But I said if we have 9-10 wins, I said I think it's been a really good season because we were starting all over. Now, here's the reality of it. You can blame Dak, and trolls and haters will blame Dak. See, it's because of Dak. You can put Joe Montana out there right now. You can put Tony Romo out there. It don't matter when your defense is as atrocious as what we've had. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It has been a 100% disaster. The crazy thing is, we have actually done a complete reversal. We always were good on the edge, getting a lot of sacks, and soft in the middle, stopping the run. We have actually done a complete 180-degree turn on that. We can't rush from the edge. We're actually one of the better teams in the interior line of the NFL. But as far as getting pressure, Justin Houston leads us in sacks at 5.5 sacks. Now, you can look at this and say, well, if we just gotten Micah, the problem would have been solved. Yeah, but if we gotten Micah, we wouldn't have gotten Kenny Clark and we wouldn't have gotten Quentin Williams. I think that those guys are going to be studs, but we have to get help at edge rushing. Donovan E.Z., he's not bad. He's had a great rookie season. I don't know that he's going to be a premier edge rusher or not. Justin Houston, not bad. He's a good role player. Sam Williams, role player. Dirty Sanchez. If you cross Tony Romo with Joe Montana, you get Tony Montana. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Philly D. Eagles had the 30 worst defense in 23. And I don't think so. Philly D, I don't really think that you had the 30th decent. No. Scoring defense. I'm going to have to look that up. Let me see, because I think you're wrong on that one there. There's no way, no how. Scoring defense in 23. Let's see. Dallas was 9th at 20.2. Philadelphia, you're right. You were actually 30. But here's the thing, though. Hey, Philly D, let me say this. It is true you were 30, but it was 25.6. 25.6. And I'm going to say that 30 is 4.4 points more per game giving up. I'm just going to say that. Forgive me. forgive me for saying that, but I think there's a big difference when you're giving up that many points a game. I hear Max Crosby talks about playing for the Eagles. Okay. It was worse the second half of the season than the first half. So, doesn't matter. I think, actually, Philly D, when you're talking about giving up 30 points a game versus 25, 25 is like kind of middle of the pack right now. 30 points. 30 points, bro. Your offense, listen, our offense has scored more points than your team did then. Trust me, it did. You got the best offense in football. You're averaging 29 points a game. How much more do you think you're going to squeeze out of the offense? When you literally have J.J. McCarthy lighting bombs up, when you've got Russell Wilson, Jacoby Brissett, bro, we played the NFC North. 34 points, 34 points, 40 points, 44 points. We averaged giving up 38 points a game, bro. 38 points a game. So I don't want to hear that. Tony Romakowski. Eagles going down. You had a bad defense, Philly D. Horrific is the Cowboys right now. So, you know what? Here's what I understand. Here's what I don't understand. Why is it? No, seriously, you motherfucking Eagle fans, why is it you all feel the need that you have to come to a Cowboys channel and constantly pat yourself on the back and try and make yourself feel better? I don't give a rat's ass about what you did in 23. I know what I've got right here. I've got my fans that are here, that are Cowboy fans, and we are trying to mourn our own season. Why is it y'all have to have, you got a game tomorrow that you could win the division on and play. Why aren't y'all over there focused on that? Why is it every single thing that happens, it has to be focused on Mark Holmes and the Dallas Cowboys? Why is that? Do you do this with the Redskins? Excuse me, the Commanders? The Giants? What is it that you guys have to have about the Dallas Cowboys? Why this obsession? If you were a woman, we'd call the police and say you're a freaking stalker. What is wrong with you? Oh, a great offense. Okay, so you know what, Philly D, I'm done with you, bro. I'm done with you. A great offense. Okay, so my offense is trash. An offense is scoring 29 points a game. It's trash. Let me ask you, Philly D, how many times has a team that's given up 30 points a game been to the Super Bowl? Huh? Been to the Super Bowl. Some of them are women. To be fair, I really talk about the Eagles here. It's worse with the Commanders. We love you, Mark, and that's why. Never said that your offense was trash. Well, you just said a great offense can overcome a horrific defense. I got a horrific defense. I got a heroic. Eagles and Cowboys are rival. That's why I come in here. Does anyone remember how obnoxious Cowboy fans were? Wyatt Strong, you know what? You can kiss my ass on that one because I can't say I knew an Eagle fan in the 90s. I did not know a single. Because here's Wyatt. How old are you, Wyatt? Wyatt, how old are you? Serious question. Serious question. Because first of all, y'all say the Super Bowl trophies we won in the 90s don't matter. If that's the case, then why does it matter that the Cowboys allegedly gave you shit? I'll be real with you. I didn't give you shit because you weren't a threat. You were like the Arizona Cardinals. I didn't give Arizona Cardinals crap. The only ones I remember messing with were the Commanders. You're 50. Bro. You were only 20 years old when we ended up winning our last one. Come on, Wyatt. Wyatt. That's some made-up shit that you Eagle fans have. Sorry. You don't get a pass on that one. No. Mark, Wyatt is a Giants fan, Mark. Even the greatest show on turf couldn't overcome a bad defense in 2000. Obviously, it matters. Dallas had a great history and is respected. Yeah, but the fact that you think, why? Let's back up here for a second. Why would the Cowboys give Eagles shit if the Eagles had never done anything? I'm asking. I'm not trying to be cynical. I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm being serious now. During the 70s and 80s, Washington and Dallas, it was a rivalry. We were beating each other's heads up. We were going to Super Bowls and things. Why would we end up singling out the Eagles and saying, ha ha, you guys suck, and throwing it in your face? That didn't happen. It didn't happen. Never heard of the Giants. Okay. It just sucks that we don't get a chance to show the league what we can do in the playoffs. I believe the Cowboys have endured, and they are strengthening. They have had some ups and downs like everyone else, but always tried for a positive outcome. They never give up. Be the light. But seriously, you Eagle fans that are Johnny comes lately, because I get all these young ones that say, well, you guys were mean to us in the 90s. Bro, you weren't even alive in the 90s. What are you talking about? That's because... Then how come Arizona Cardinal fans aren't coming around and saying, you were so mean in the 90s? Right, they were. They were in our division. How come I don't hear from them? Oh, Phil. You do know Philly 500 was like 10 years old then, right? Come on, man. Like I told Momo, people will remember when we won our Super Bowls no matter what day or time it is, because they are forever and they have eyes. So really what you're saying is, let me be clear here, because you Eagle fans are talking out of both sides of your neck now. What you're actually admitting is that the Dallas Cowboys Super Bowls did matter because you were butthurt that they were winning them then, and you're still holding a grudge. Do I have that right? We were putting it in your face winning Super Bowls. That matters, that we were putting it in your face, but the Super Bowls don't?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
GT is real, but a lot of fake fans didn't care like Dallas back then. Okay, unless you're around then, it doesn't really matter. So you're trying to hold the kids responsible for the sins of the father if it allegedly happened? Come on. Are you literally telling me? Are you literally telling me that for 30 years you guys have held this grudge that one day, Dallas Cowboys, we're gonna come back at you, and we're gonna come back at you hard? No, come on, bro. Y'all just obnoxious ass fuckers. Just be real. Just say I'm a fucking asshole, because I'm on top. Just say that. Don't come up with some bullshit of, well, 30 years ago you were mean, dude. 30 years ago? I don't even remember where the fuck I was 30 years ago. How stupid is that? That's as stupid as people saying, it's Mark Fart Holmes. It's Fart Holmes. What? Okay, you don't fart? Everybody fucking, what are you, fucking a 10-year-old kid? Come on, man. I had huge respect for the Cowboys when Tom Landry was head coach. I did too. I had a lot. And when Jimmy Johnson was too. Okay, well, Philly, I wasn't one of those ones in South Jersey. I remember watching the 90 Super Bowl team for Dallas and cheering because they were my team. But I'm sure don't remember talking shit to anybody. I don't. I'll be real. We won the Super Bowl. I was happy. I was proud. Hey, my team won the Super Bowl. I wasn't going out of my way to look for people. Hey, dickhead, you suck. No. That didn't happen. Not with me. Not with me. I don't even think I did that with Commander fans. I really didn't. But, you do you, boo. You do you. If you're saying that's the reason why some of you all are just assholes, okay. I guess that's just the way you are. Those cheesesteaks, Mark, it's logged into the brains. I used to pity the Eagles. Yeah, actually I did too. I'll be real with you. That's how long it's, Mark. You don't even remember what, okay. Yeah, I agree. It's been too long. But why is it that you guys think that I need you guys here constantly telling me I suck? Seriously. It gets to be a point where, some of the time, okay, yeah, we suck, we lost and all that. But if that's all you got to bring to the table, I don't need you. If every time you come in, it's to come in and say you suck. You see, I grew up with my dad, who's right here. Belt I made for my dad, who was a Cowboy fan, big Cowboy fan. Friends and family members that were Washington fans. And when they played, they talked shit. Hey, we got you this time. No, we suck. We lost. Give me my money. But it wasn't every time we saw each other that they're going to beat them upside the head. We beat you. Give me my cigar. What the fuck? Some of y'all, that's all you got is constantly just pounding in here. I come in here because I got guys like Sugar Daddy Williams. I got people like Lola. I got people like Lady Libra. I am a 60-year-old man, and I enjoy actually having conversations about football beyond just saying, you suck. Mixing in some of the shit that I'm doing in life, trying to give some advice. Some of y'all, all you know is hate Dallas. And at 60, where my brain is kind of getting a little loopy, I ain't got time for it. Okay? So, can I get back to my show before I was rudely interrupted with stupid shit where you guys, I think, have low self-esteem? That you need validation from everybody else to tell you you're just great. Oh my God, you are God's gift to the NFL. Oh, we're not worthy. Is that what y'all want to hear? Well, go to one of your own channels and have a circle jerk. You're not getting it here. You're not getting it here. Okay? I remember you being overly excited about the Eagles. Yeah, I was. I definitely was. Because you know why I was overly excited? Because I knew it would shut those trolls up. Those same idiots that are constantly in here, rolling in here, talking shit. But guess what? Here's the amazing thing about this. Who was that? Who was that just said that whoever that was, guess what? I didn't go on Philly 500's channel every minute of the day and tell him you suck. I didn't go look out for all these other channels and say you guys are bums. I did it here on my platform. I talked about the Eagles. They've lost. We got a chance. There's a door opening up. So, of course, I was excited about them losing. We had to pass them to make the playoffs. But I'm not doing the shit that you guys do, going onto your space to shit on you other than the Dan Leo show. Because he does that for views. Dallas Cowboys beat the Eagles. Eagles fans are so delusional. Yeah, you're a bunch of great and classless cocksuckers when you grab your dick and hold your pinky out. Damn. Dallas still sucks. Oh, I'm not in the mood, Philadelphia. It's Feel Good Friday. Raise the sack. Amen. I got my JMU Dukes in the national playoffs tomorrow. So, college playoffs. So, you're not going to bring me down. Well, I would love to play him in the Eagles in the playoffs too, because I think we'd beat y'all. Dallas Cowboys and 49ers got 5 Super Bowl rings. Yep. It's the same idiots that comment on Mark's videos. Then when the Eagles lose, they disappear. You right there you really have it. Bry Guy, actually, I didn't even bring that part of it up. That they're here trolling when they're up on top. But, I'm here taking shit all the time. We lose, I'm here taking shit. They ain't taking shit. And if the Eagles end up losing the first round of the playoffs, I won't see them till next year. You are 100% right, because they're weak-ass biatches. Healthy and friendly ball busting is his great content. It is to a point, but when it gets to the point where I can't even get my show in, it gets to be ridiculous. Back to my team. Eagle fans, you might want to worry about your team playing the Commanders, a toothless dog that might end up beating you. Does Dak throw 5 TDs this weekend? I don't know if he does. He's 9 away from tying the Cowboys all-time record, so there's that to play for, I guess. He's less than 1,000 yards away from the single-season passing record, and he's leading for the passing crown for this year, even though he sucks, as you Eagle fans say. How about your guy? Where's he at in the pantheon of Eagles? Just asking for a friend. Some of y'all are Philly D. Very few of y'all. When y'all lose, no, not so much. When the Cowboys, I can show you on my live streams. Dak Prescott throws an interception, my numbers go through the roof. Cowboys start winning and blowing somebody out, it tails off and goes, because that's the troll effect. All right. I'm going to try to ignore the Eagle fans for the rest, which is hard. It's so damn hard. I am so sick and tired of you Eagle fans that think that you can come in and shit on me, and if you get blocked, that you automatically have to be here because you own the place. Well, I got to tell you, you don't own the place. What do the Cowboys have to do to win the Super Bowl? Get rid of Jerry and Stephen Jones. That's the first step. Get them out of making decisions. Because as we keep talking about Matt Everfuss and this defense, guess who put it together? That would be Jerry, Stephen Jones, and Will McClay. It was Jerry and Stephen Jones that wanted to hire Matt Everfuss. Not Shoddy. And herein lies the problem. You hired a guy who has a different defensive philosophy, who has no adjustment power. He's going to be stuck on stupid, and you didn't have the personnel. And you traded away your best player a week before the season, and you got no pass rush. Oh, not only that, you also let go probably your second best pass rusher and DeMarcus Lawrence after you pissed him off. So you created a vacuum at edge rushing. You did better as far as the middle of the field, but you still sucked on edge rushing. And your cornerbacks, I hate to say it, but I feel like I've got deja vu. I really feel like we've repeated the Trayvon Diggs situation with Deron Bland. I still don't understand. And I said it at the time when the Cowboys signed Deron Bland. I was like, maybe you should wait and see how that foot heals. Because he had this foot injury last year, missed 10 games. So off of 7 games last year, they decided, yeah, we need to pay him $90 million. I don't know that it was stupid, though, Alan, because I'm going to say it all's going to depend on what we do with the number 1 picks this year. Our big hope is that Green Bay starts falling a little bit because Mike is gone, that the Bears are who we thought they were, and maybe that pick ends up being a top 20 pick. And right now, I think we're somewhere around 13. So we could have 2 really good picks. And if we can pick up a couple players that are plug-and-play players right now, not a Mozzie Smith, more like a Tyler Smith, we could actually be in pretty good shape. So don't, understand, when the season started, before we even traded Micah Parsons, I said the Cowboys are going to have to score at least 30, 35 points a game to win because our defense was atrocious last year. In fact, let me look and see. I'll tell you how bad it was. We were slightly better last year. 24. Our scoring defense last year, 27.5. Now, I'm going to say to you, Philly D, because you're talking about how horrendous your defense was in 2023, it was still 2 points better than what ours was last year. So we had 27.5. This year, 30. So we took a step back. But we also got an idiot for defensive coordinator. And we had a multitude of injuries. We counted on Diggs. Diggs never really got on the field. Deron Bland has been in and out of the lineup all season. And Savon Ravel just started playing a few weeks ago. So it's been a work in progress. And it's going to basically have to kind of start over. Unless Aaron Whitecotton becomes the defensive coordinator. And that's a possibility. But you have gotten some building pieces. You've cleared out some cap space. You got rid of Mozzie, some dead weight and things. But you're going to need a whole new secondary, completely whole new secondary. My Dallas Cowboys beat both Super Bowl teams. Yeah, we did. There's that. And we're 3-1 in our division. There's that. What's up, Curtis Brown? How are you doing? Again, Philly D, I don't care about what the Eagles did. Congratulations. You fired your coordinator at 10-1. Slow clap for you. I don't care about the fucking Eagles. Philly D, it was much better than our D is. It feels good for not tonight, man. I've literally had it up to here with everything. Every comment I make goes back to, well, the Eagles did. I don't care what the Eagles did. Right now, I care what the hell my Cowboys do. And that's Jerry Jones needs to fire my defensive coordinator, clear up cap space, and really get serious about building a team. That's what I care about. I don't care what the Eagles do. It doesn't have an effect on what I'm trying to build with my team. Idiot is too good to be garbage, asked Matt. Oh, yeah, Matt. Oh, God, what a disaster. Then why you keep our names in your mouth and titles? Stop making bullshit. No. Bro, oh, my God. You do know you're in my division, right? You do know we're chasing you. You do know what you do affects the Cowboys as far as trying to make the playoffs, right? Should I act like you're not there? And you could choose to say, oh, that's that old guy, Mark. He's a Cowboy fan. He's a fucking idiot. Why do I care? And as far as Javonte Williams goes, Jerry Jones says, we want to bring him back. Of course you do. Alan, we've been saying Jerry needs to step down for about 15 years now. So, yeah. This is nothing new. Talk to the Browns. there's levels to this. Kind of surprised that the Chiefs had a rough season, but it happens to every team. They'll be back next year. Well, the question will be is how long will it be before Pat Mahomes gets back? He's got ACL and LCL both, and that's, optimistic is 9 months, and that's pushing it. Oh my God, these Eagle fans are on your videos. Mark, all I want to tell you is what to say. Jerry said that no one can do what he does as GM. Comic Flick, yeah, he says that, and he's probably right. I mean, he does market the hell out of the team. He does sell hope and bullshit that he's literally got a team that's doing absolutely positively nothing, that everybody cares about every single move, especially Eagle fans. Kiana, how are you doing tonight? One of the worst things that have ever happened in the world was the Eagles winning 2 Super Bowls. You got that right. Jeez. I pray that the Eagles are one and done, that they lose first round of the playoffs. I need them to just be humbled, because the week before this past week, they had the world was come crashing down. Bench Jalen Hurts, man. Fire everybody. This team sucks. And you beat the Raiders, and now all of a sudden everything's great. Come on, man. Come on. Your team's got some issues right now. No one can screw up talent for 30 years like Jerry did. He's correct. Philly D, would you Smith to LT? He's a beast. Would you Smith to... I think they almost have to. I think it would be easier to get a guard than it would be to get a left tackle, because Tyler Guyton, man, shit. That's the first round offensive lineman the Cowboys have that you look and say is suspect right now. You can't stay healthy. Just stay on the field. Your winter break is finally here. Oh, I'm happy that your break's here. I wish I could get a break. In fact, I wish I could just get away, man. This is killing me tonight. 3 years and sitting on the couch in January. North of the border, how are you doing? Eagle fans are coming out of hiding after beating the Raiders. You made Jerry rich and shits on you, and you finally got to love it. We don't even need the playoffs to be important. Without Dallas, the NFL's born. Well, you do have a point there, Mr. Seed Starter. You have a great point there. You know what? Let me apologize to y'all tonight, because I'm really kind of agitated tonight, and I just can't do this right now. I just can't do this right now. I am tired, and I'm just sick of the same bullshit. I'm just sorry. Congratulations, Eagle fans. You got exactly what you want. You've gotten up underneath my skin, and you've pissed me the fuck off. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and just end this for the night. I'm tired, I'm grumpy, and I'm just not feeling it. So to everybody else who's here to try and have a conversation about the Cowboys without being rudely interrupted by frickin' Eagle fans that think that they're the greatest gift in the world, I'm just not feeling it, okay? Just go have your circle jerk someplace else. I'm going to go carry my happy ass to bed, and Eagle fans, fuck y'all. Have a good one.
Turn out the lights, the
party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night. The party's over. And tomorrow and next year starts the same old thing again.